I'm just acting Chicallywood. You said you have a wife at home. Mm-hmm. The question is, how has your wife been helpful in your career?
Low key, my wife want to act. She really want to act. Yeah. Every major, okay, let's say Chicago PD,
yeah,
and Emperor Ocean Power. Every role, she's my reader. It's very seldom I call out, get somebody to read for me. And while she's my reader, she's gonna check me. She goes, nah, stop, say it again, say this line this way. She's listening. She's listening and she's watching, and she's, she, even on the independent stuff, she's just straight watching everything I do and listening to everything I'm saying. And then she would give me suggestions and more times than not, they're, the right choice. So I listen to her, and she's been very instrumental in helping me grow in this space. And
that's super dope.
We support each other. So yeah, shout out, baby. Yeah,
so it's super. So basically, you have somebody that's really holding you down, because in this industry, and some people that are starting out, they're like, man, I'm trying to balance like a situation of, I'm trying to get out here, act, try to do these roles, rehearse, whatever. But then sometimes they might be in a situation where their significant other is like, yo, you still doing that acting stuff? Yeah, so it's like they hit this wall of, okay, because this person's not sharing the passion, same passion as them, they kind of get stuck at this situation where it's like, well, I ain't my girlfriend or boyfriend, husband, whatever, wife is like, they don't really support that. How do you basically create, I guess the question I'm trying to get to is, how do you basically, when you and your wife are at home, how do you basically say, hey, I got to go do this? And how much of a support is she in the sense of like these long hours, these long nights and stuff like that?
She's very supportive, very much so. And she understands, we have a calendar, and of course we're a one-car family, so we work around it. If she has a ministry event, and she needs to get there, I would, either drop her off, she gets a ride home, or vice versa, right? But most times than not, we are, we manage it. She already knows the routine. She understands, and we are both on the pretty much on the same. We let each other know 2 weeks out. Okay, this is what's going on. We plan the whole thing out, and we make it work.
Yeah,
it's nothing. It's nothing to be argumentative about. She knows this is a grind. She knows I've been doing this for a minute, even before we got together. So
you guys pretty much create a bond in the sense of like, hey, this is what I got going on. This is what's going to happen in this time, this and that. And you kind of work it out. Because, some people be like, some people that I've seen is like, hey, I got to get it when I got to get it. And it's like, baby, you got to, if you ain't rocking with me, it is what it is. As I get older, I start realizing that balance to my life. It makes it easier to be able to say, when I'm hanging out with somebody or whatever, it's like, okay, cool. My goal is to work hard enough to be able to have that free time to be able to hang with you.
And again, that being said, she's front row. She's at every event. Every stage play. And she had a good time. Her and my mom, they'll come and they'll hang out. We just have a good time, man.
Okay.
So, it's just it's part of being part of being a walker, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man. How often do you update your headshots? How often do you think a person should update their headshots?
Ooh, don't y'all laugh at me about this now. So
I'm just acting Chicallywood.